Welcome to Metal Monday! Welcome to Metal Monday! And Stormblock presents an epic Monday night of head-banging content. We're not just hosting shows, we're building a movement. Tonight we're rocking out for your entertainment. Only one more thing left to say. If you're not moving, how we moving? Move out the fucking way! Metal Monday! Metal Monday! Welcome to the Family Records, doing metal right. Thank you to all our listeners for joining us and listening in. Don't forget to join our Facebook group and vote for who you want to win.
Welcome to Metal Monday, where we are not just hosting shows, we are building a movement and rocking out tonight. Contrary to what the end of the Metal Monday intro said, our Facebook group is currently zucked right now, but we are working to get it back. So, no, you cannot join that Facebook group yet and vote for who you want to win. But our amazing fearless leader, OGP Swain, has a nice little workaround through an app called Telegram and through our sister group, Kingdom Sound, as well. We're kind of borrowing off of our faith-based sister side for a little bit. But, it's no big deal. As we say in the military, adapt and overcome. And we will adapt and overcome for sure. So welcome to everybody joining us tonight. Hola to you, tu pendejo, on the comments there. And definitely a good morning for a couple of the folks with us tonight for the artists. So, yeah, man, I'm like already zonked here. I guess my sugar crash is starting to hit. But happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I know it was Father's Day yesterday, but happy belated Father's Day. And welcome to the Father's Day special. And all the artists tonight, thank you for submitting your music and thank you for spending time and coming out, hanging out with us. I know I'm a bit crazy. Sometimes I'm a bit laggy, but, I'm doing my best. And thank you to all our listeners out there who are joining us tonight. And from what I've, heard from some of these submissions, this is going to be a pretty up and down night. There's definitely some good emotions, in between emotions, and some kind of down emotions, but that's cool. We are very expressive in this group, and I totally welcome expressing yourself, no matter which mood it is. We've had various different levels, of how do I explain this, really attitude of music, different emotions and whatnot behind it. And that's perfectly fine. Whether it's good or bad, I invite you over here. I don't really have too many rules, except for, my no politics rule, no leaning towards one side kind of thing. I mean, I think they all suck, but that's universal. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that said, we're doing a little quick emotion. Yep, Butcher, that's definitely true. We are some moody biatches at times. So we're gonna do a quick little introduction. I didn't really do this last Metal Monday, after rewatching the stream, and I totally didn't do it for Kingdom Sound yesterday. I was really zonked out staring at fajita quesadillas yesterday. And so we'll start out with the order of the screens on here. So, Mr. Larry, why don't you say where you're from and where we can hear all your music?
You're on
You're
mute.
muted.
There we go. Well, I'm Larry, aka Forge. I release music under Forge, Larry D. Noe Jr. and the Noe Boys. Texas born and raised. Live in the Arlington area. I mean, I'm a pretty versatile person. I do all genres of music pretty much, and you can find my music pretty much all over the place. All streaming platforms, social medias, YouTube page. You can find it on search the Noe Boys JLRP. It's real easy to find all the music.
Awesome. All right, Chrissy G, why don't you say a little bit about yourself and where you can find your music?
Hi guys, so I'm in the UK. I'm Chrissy G, and you can find all of my music on SoundCloud, most of all the other social medias. I don't really have a genre of stuff that I do. If I like it, then I do it. That's all I need to say.
Hey, that's why we do what we do, and especially with programs like Suno, and it's very controversial with a lot of folks nowadays and whatnot. But a lot of us, we do make it just because we enjoy it and we like hearing our own product, being brought to life through programs like this. It's not like we're in it for the money, because I mean, obviously, with how everything's going on with AI right now, like I think I got 46 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I mean, come on now. Like, why are you so mad? Who are we really taking from with only 45 subscribers, All right, MVAI, why don't you say a little bit about yourself and where you can find your music?
Yeah, so I'm MVAI. I'm also from the UK. You can find most of my music on SoundCloud or YouTube. The sort of genre that I tend to go for is dubstep core, but I also dabble in other genres like UK grime, deathcore, metalcore, UK garage when I'm feeling up to it. So yeah, go and check me out.
All right, Mr. Clayton, another guy that can definitely bring it with everybody else here. A little bit about yourself and where you can find your content.
Yeah, my name is Clayton Barnes. I am currently living in Nicaragua. I'm originally from Texas. And you can find my content on pretty much most of the major streaming platforms. And I also write across multiple genres, so I don't really have a particular lane. It's just kind of whatever I feel like being in at the moment, because I'm eclectic in my music and what I like to listen to. So I tend to be eclectic in what I write as well. So.
Awesome. Mr. Jerry, a little bit about yourself and where you can find your content.
Well, you pretty much find me anywhere on any of the social medias, YouTube, a lot of streaming platforms like Spotify, Pandora, all of them. My main genres, I've always been a hardcore metalhead, hard rock. I dabble in a lot of outlaw country. Country rap, outlaw country rap, stuff like that. I could stretch pretty much across almost any genre. So you can pretty much find me anywhere. And fixing to get ready to throw out an album here soon. I'm also with Larry's production company here. He helps me out a lot. Helps me get my music out there, and I really enjoy it, and this has mainly just been a fun thing for me to be able to let people hear my voice and hear the music that I've been writing for so many years.
Awesome. And we know you bring a lot of emotion and soul as well behind your lyrics as well. So thanks for coming in and joining us tonight. All right, Miss Rebecca, a little bit about yourself and where you can find your music.
Hey. My name is Rebecca Lynn Mills. I do mostly country. I released my first album back in May called This Is Me Now. I'm working on my second country album, but before that, I'm finishing up my metal album under my avatar name Scarlett, aka Rebecca Lynn Mills. And it's going to have an explicit and a non-explicit version of each song that I've created under my Scarlet avatar, which I'm excited about. And then I'm also, because my husband, Omega Nightmoon, has asked me to, I'm working on a metal album duet with him as well. You can find my music on all streaming platforms. I like to thank Swain Pumpmy Records as well as Jimmy and Larry Record Productions, because they've helped me get my music out there and start my music career, to let people give me a voice to tell my story based on how my personality is and everything I've gone through in life.
So it's like your
That's
song.
pretty much it.
It's like your song "Numbers" is my jam, but music is your jam.
Yeah, pretty much.
I still can't get that song out of my head from you. That's probably one of my favorite ones I've heard from you thus far. So,
And believe it or not, my students thought it was an AI character. They didn't realize it was me until I showed them the face on the album cover. And then they realized it was me, and they were just like, the shock on their face was hilarious.
that's why I do some classroom karaoke. Show that off live. Do a live performance, and then they really can't talk any smack.
True that.
All right, Omega, a little bit about yourself and where you can find your content. And keep in mind you're still muted. There you
Yep, I was trying to get to it. So I was expecting you to actually say where you find me. That was very cute and funny by just saying, you can kick over any rock and find me. But yeah, you can find me on all the streaming platforms, mainly Spotify, YouTube, under the JLRP album or record label. If you look at the Noe Brothers or the Noe Boys with YouTube, you can find me there. And starting next month, I'm going to be releasing some under my YouTube, which, funnily enough, you were mentioning earlier that there were 46 followers on that page.
I'm just letting you know, I don't mean to cut you off. I can barely hear you, dude.
No.
Turn your volume up.
I have a feeling that it might be the fact that it's probably on the wrong microphone.
Some webcams have their own microphone. I discovered that when I put up my new webcam and realized StreamYard was connected to that microphone and not my actual one.
Okay, do you want me to start over?
Yeah, there you go.
Now I can hear you a lot better. Yeah,
A lot better.
It was stuck to my my laptop, audio, my mic on my laptop. But no, you can find me on just about any streaming platform, YouTube mainly. I'm starting next month. I'm going to be releasing under the Omega Nightmoon YouTube page. But right now, you can find me on Jimmy and Larry's YouTube. You can find me on Spotify, and that's about it, because we don't mention the other place on this show. But
that gosh darn fruit company, right?
yeah, it's a pineapple company.
I thought y'all had a truce.
No.
Well, I mean, me and Apple got sort of truce, but trust me, I can release an entire hate album if they do that again. I'll do it. I'm petty like that. I will do it. Apple Music, you're still on watch.
You mentioned earlier that your YouTube page had 46 followers, but you got me beat by 40. I literally have 6 followers on my YouTube page right now, so that's wonderful.
It's crazy because I got almost 900 on my personal Facebook profile, and it's like when I initially shared my Stormdog page, I got like 10 of them to like my Stormdog page, and I'm like, come on, guys.
I think I followed you on YouTube and also that other place?
It's all right.
I can't think of it. Spotify. That's the one. Spotify. So I followed you on both of those. I know that. But, I've just been, trying to get going like everybody else, and quite honestly, a lot of it has to do with the fact that I've got a lot of stories to tell, and most of it's about me and my childhood and everything else. And as tonight's song will show, that there's not a lot of love lost between me and family. So that's basically my story.
Thanks for joining with us tonight. And as you all know, I'm your host, Storm Doc. I do techno metal, and I've been kind of on a death metal trend lately. I've actually been doing some more death metal lately. When I did my faith-based song Revelations about the book of Revelations from the Bible, I had some elements of death metal right at the very end of it. And I recently just did a song about Watership Down, which I will play next Metal Monday. And that is all death metal. I mean, death metal and Watership Down go freaking perfect. And, we got two people from the UK here. I just want to say what was wrong with you guys' animation back in the 70s. You had Play Dogs, you had Watership Down, you had Animals of Farthing Wood, and you had Animal Farm. I didn't realize Animal Farm was also British, but apparently it is. Like, what the heck, guys?
Of course, they had Pink Floyd coming out with the wall with all their wild animations.
Not only that, but Watership Down was rated U for everyone, for no content unsuitable for children. How in the hell did that get a U rating? I will never know.
Because it was made for children, and it was in the 70s before PG-13 was a thing.
Yeah, and LSD was a big thing as well.
Explains a lot.
You said you do mostly death metal and techno. I'm actually industrial metal and
Yeah, I've been on a death metal trend lately, and my Father's Day song tonight, has a little bit of kind of death metal / techno metal elements into it. But we'll get to that whenever the song comes around. And shout out to May in the comments. Got to play her little sparkle there. All right. Well, I know you guys, are on is really super late at night, so I'm gonna go on ahead and do Envy's song first. So, Envy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your song tonight?
Yeah, so this is a song about how I lost my dad on Father's Day. He was only 45 years old. He had terminal lung cancer. And then a couple of weeks later, I became a dad myself. So I didn't have much time to grieve. It was a lot of mixed emotions. And I hope that comes across in not only the lyrics of the song, but also the visuals as well. I'm not going to lie, it had me in tears creating it. And I've been trying to desensitize myself so I don't cry and stream today.
Whether you cry or scream on our stream, it is perfectly fine. I've had everybody breaking down to my music. I'm sure others have had people breaking down their music. We're all one big family here. And if you even feel like you gotta shut your webcam off to have some personal time, we totally understand. We're not judgy. We're all one big family here. We understand, dude, and we're here for you if you ever want to talk afterwards.
Yeah, appreciate it.
But at least, we can play your song first and hopefully, have some uplifting stuff later, to kind of lift the spirits again.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I've heard a little bit of everybody's music tonight. So I normally don't do it. But, when people ask, hey, would this be good for tonight? I'll listen to it. I won't say no. All right. Well, here's Envy's song, The Hands I Can't Hold.
Yeah.
Hospital room is so quiet and cold. I've got a beautiful daughter, just hours old. I should be smiling should be so proud, but the silence without you is screaming so loud. It's Father's Day, Dad, you were supposed to be here to see your first breath, to wipe away my tear. Instead I'm just staring at this hospital bed with a heart full of words that I never said. I'm falling apart while she's falling asleep. The promise is made that you couldn't keep. How do I hold her when my hands are shaking? My hands are shaking. How do I love her when my soul is breaking? Two generations collided in grief. A beautiful thief, stealing my tears for a life brand new. God, I just wanted to show her to you. She wraps her tiny fingers right around my thumb. I'm trying to feel it, but I'm just so numb. I'm burying my father while I'm becoming one. Looking for your shadow in the morning sun. My chest is caving in. Where do I begin? She has your eyes. She has your eyes. She has your eyes. It tears me apart. How do I hold her when my hands are shaking? My hands are shaking. How do I love her when my soul is breaking? Two generations collided in grief. A beautiful thief, stealing my tears for a life brand new. God, I just wanted to show her to you. I'll tell her about you. I promise I will. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I miss you so much.
Wow. First off, sorry for your loss, Envy. If I could give you a hug right now, I would. But digital hug, will work for now. But this video, the lyrics, it was very well put together, and even how the vocals came out on that, it's almost like he's like screaming that inner pain at the same time. That was really good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Is just trying to, get that emotion out. People say, I hear a lot of people say in groups and stuff like, you say AI stop, it doesn't have that emotion, blah blah blah. But you can get it to, to express that emotion, for sure.
Definitely felt the emotion in that song. It's a beautiful song, very heart wrenching at the same time. I mean, you feel all the emotions.
Much respect, brother. If you need someone to talk to, send me a message. Anytime, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
One big happy family.
Yeah, you gave me insight to your song during the week, and yes, it was very emotional. And you done well for making it. I know how hard that is.
Very emotional, Chris. That was a bit of a different side of you I ain't never seen before, man. And thank you for opening up yourself with that. that was coming from somebody who was very close to his father too. Yeah, man, good song, brother.
Yeah. Like I said, appreciate it all, guys. Like I said, it was definitely a song that I put a lot of emotion into. So yeah.
Well done. Well done. And thank you for joining us here tonight. I know you had a little bit of conflict, with wanting to use this song tonight, but as I said, we welcome everything, all emotions, all feelings, all that stuff. No judgments here from us. So thanks for following through with it, man.
And the thing about that is that, I know that this is a very deeply personal song for him, but there are a lot of people out there that lost their dads and that are going to be able to relate to that. And that's one of the beautiful things about music is you can put that pain or that joy or whatever it is you're feeling into song, and somebody is going to connect with that and be able to it's going to be able to basically speak what maybe they can't communicate, and that's a beautiful thing.
For sure. And the folks in the comments definitely loved it, appreciate it, and send their love as well. I try to wait for, certain parts of the video so, the comment display, wouldn't be in the middle of anything. But yeah, people definitely loved it. So well done. And I love how in the video, it's even kind of lip synced. I wish I had those skills.
Yeah, lip sync is still not 100% there, but I can only work with the tools I have. So
I can tell you right now that is a hard thing to do.
I was just about to have Chrissy G explain the song, but I know having some issues there.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. Obviously because of Father's Day, I made a song for my dad. I lost my mum when I was 12. So I know the pain of losing a parent. Yeah, I kind of just tried to do my best with this. It's not really my genre as such, but we'll give it a go. But here's my song, John.
All right. I got it up here loaded. And I'm using Edge this time, no more Safari shenanigans.
Waking up before the dawn, with the world still fast asleep, you rise to face the day, to show your commitment to your church, charity, and community. 4 a.m. the newspaper grind starts, calloused hands, steadfast mind. You're the strength I lean on. It shows me where to be. The man I am now is the man you built in me. Oh, Dad, you're my guiding light. You shine through every shadow. When Mommy died, I was 12, my world fell apart. I was dark and angry, but you stepped up and held me. With every beat, you hold my heart. In my darkest nights, you've been my star. Forever grateful, I love you, Dad, just as you are. Through my health trials and the tears, he stood by my side, facing every fear with your love as my guide. When the storms raged high, you calmed the waves and skies. In every struggle you taught me to fight. With your courage, I learned to rise. Oh, Dad, you're my guiding light. You shine through every shadow. When Mommy died, I was 12, my world fell apart. I was dark and angry, but you stepped up and held me. With every beat, you hold my heart. In my darkest nights, you've been my star. Forever grateful, I love you, Dad. Every sacrifice you made, every sleepless night you stayed. You showed me what love truly means. In your arms I found my dreams. So here's to you, my greatest hero, my best friend. Through every chapter, till the end. Oh, Dad, you're my guiding light. You shine through every shadow. When Mommy died, I was 12, my world fell apart. I was dark and angry, but you stepped up and held me. With every beat, you hold my heart. In my darkest nights, you've been my star. Forever grateful, I love you, Dad. So here's my song I wrote just for you. For all the love and for all you do. You're amazing, you're one of a kind. The world knows you as John, but to me you're Dad. Happy Father's Day to all out there.
Very well done. Hold on, he's having issues.
Yeah, I think
Again.
he's frozen again.
He's been coming and going like throughout the whole song. So
It's probably the extremely
there we go.
unnatural weather that we're having in the UK at the moment. So I know it's cold for you guys in America, but you got air conditioning. We got 30-degree heat.
Yeah, but do you know why we have air conditioning? Though our heat is like completely different story over here.
Yeah, but they're not allowed to have any type of air conditioning in the UK. So all they've got are windows open.
Yeah, our heat sucks over here when it's so hot over here and you've got no aircon, no nothing. It's a hard life over here.
Fucking EPA. I know all about the EPA and their little save the environment in the UK is so big with that. I understand that, man, because I have to deal with them all the time.
Yeah.
But as for the song, though, it was really well done. It was very well written, and for this, you said you weren't really into this whole genre and whatnot. I mean, that was pretty good. That was a good attempt, dude. So I say that was pretty good. Well, a good start for sure.
Definitely had good music to it, and the lyrics were great.
Yeah, it is hard for me to do metal and that sort of stuff, but I enjoyed it. That's what we do. We're just here to make music and enjoy ourselves and be the community that we are.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I definitely enjoyed it as well. Very well done. Very well done.
Yep.
It was very well put together too. You did a pretty good job at how you put the whole song together, and you know, you know for this for you to say you are not metal, you got some of it in you.
Yeah, it's got some metalhead in you for sure.
Yeah. We'll have you converted in no time.
Yep,
Yeah,
Butcher
well,
said it too. Butcher said it too. We'll have you converted.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
All right. Next song is from Jerry. So Jerry, tell us a little bit about your song.
Well, mine really ain't as much about Father's Day. It is about dads, you know. Um, been going through a lot lately. Been dealing with a lot lately, especially out of my children. And mind you, all my children are grown. My youngest is 19. Um, but I've just been going through a lot with them lately, and I started writing this months ago because it was a bit on the anger side because they all kind of did some things and said some things to me and their mother that upset me. And then last night I was sitting Father's Day and some things happened yesterday that really upset me with them. And this is an anger song. This is an anger dad song. This is a dad that's angry. And for a lot of us dads out there, you know, have had this issue, especially with grown ass kids. um, Pretty sure a lot of people would understand it where I'm coming from, um, especially with this new generation that we have now. No offense to anybody that's young in this group. I mean, I'm not down on anybody, but
I think most of us are probably from the same generation, except maybe Clayton.
but yeah, just give it a listen. You'll like it. This is more of a pissed off song, and it is pissed off as Butcher put it just now in the comments. So you'll hear a lot of the anger come out, and a lot of it is truthful. And there's actually a few people right now that I hope would listen to this and understand just how mad they made me.
But you're telling me not to pick on Father Time over there. Obviously referring to Clayton.
Me and Clayton are in the same area.
Same area code.
Yeah, I think he's 55 and I'm older than he is.
I'm actually 64.
Okay, so you got me beat by like 8 years.
So, but yeah, it's not the
He's
the
old
years,
enough
it's
to
the
be some of our
miles.
dads sitting in here.
It's the miles, it's not the years.
I say the same thing about, my old trucks, they're all gas guzzlers, but it's more about the miles per gallon because I didn't get the trucks for their gas mileage. That's for darn sure.
Hey, that Raptor's one of the worst fuel mileage trucks you could
I get
ever
13 MPGs with it, and I have a lead foot with it. So, I want to hear all 6.2 liters of that V8 engine. It is what it is.
I like when I had my old V8s, but I'll be honest with you, as far as we live out in the country, the newer cars with the 32 to 35 miles per gallon is really nice when you got to travel 40 miles just to get to the closest town.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ford came out with the EcoBoost 4-cylinder in the Mavericks. It's still a truck. It's got some little giddy up and go power and all-wheel drive, and that thing gets 35 miles to the gallon. I'm happy.
All right. And without further ado, we're going to listen to Jerry's song, Colder Than a Child's Hard Heart.
I think my wife needs to listen to this.
20 odd years with my spine in a vice. Never let you see the bill, never made you pay the price. Kept the rain off your head, kept the food on your plate, while I swallowed the world and digested the hate. I wore the boots out, I tore the skin off my hands, just to build up a kingdom where a young man could stand. I hid all the bills and I locked up the stress, gave you the world while I settled for less. I traded my sleep for the peace in your mind, leaving my own broken youth far behind. But you look at my life like it's something you're owed, like the sweat from my brow didn't pave out your road. You talk down on the dirt that I use for your floor, and you slam my own name like a curse at my door. Now the tension is stretching, the wire's gonna snap. I spent a lifetime making you tore up the map. Yeah, you think that you're grown, think you're holding the crown, but you're standing on the shoulders that you're kicking back down. I traded my youth for the shingles on the roof, gave you the truth, but you wanted proof. Now I'm standing in the hall of the house I built alone, with a calloused hand holding a silent phone. Yeah, you spit on the name, gave you a start. Ain't no ghost in this house, colder than a child's heart. No, there ain't no ghost in this house, colder than a child's heart. Now the house is too quiet and the shadow is long. You got a mouth full of pride and a mind full of wrong. Only time that you call is when the pockets run dry. Then you look at my life with a judgmental eye, like the labor I did wasn't cultured or clean, like the grease on my collar was a stain on your screen. You sit in the shade of the trees that I grew, then you curse at the man who saved water for you. I took the hit from the world so you never feel bruised. Now I'm the one who's discarded, forgotten, and used. You wanna walk like a giant, go ahead, take the lead, but remember the ground that I bled just to seed. They say blood is thicker than the water in the well, but a thankless child can turn a home into a hell. I don't want your apologies, I don't want your regret. I don't need the excuses that I know I'm gonna get. I just want the respect that you ain't shown me yet. Shingles on the roof, gave you the truth, but you wanted proof. Now I'm standing in the hall of a house I built alone, with a calloused hand holding a silent phone. Yeah, you spit on the name that gave you a start. Ain't no ghost in this house, colder than a child's heart. Yeah, you spit on the name that gave you a start. Ain't no ghost in this house, colder than a child's heart. Yeah. 20 years of bone breaking, mind aching labor, for a silent house and an empty chair. Keep the wings I gave you, I'm keeping my dirt.
Wow. You can definitely hear the hate there. It definitely sounds like, as I said in the comments, a case of that ungrateful child syndrome there for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've been thinking about that song for a while. I actually quit working on it until yesterday, and I stayed up last night late and was like, just scrolling through all my music, and I found where I started on it and had it not far from completion, but it just made me, you know, at the state I'm in life and what's going on, that right there just said everything I felt. And like I said, there's a few right now that I'm going to probably send this live to when I want them to hear it, because that's everything there is true, what I've been going through. It's a sad thing, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't really scream about it to them because they want to cause arguments. So I just figure, you know what? Let's just write them a nice little song, tell them how I feel, and let's see how they feel when this hits Spotify and Pandora and all of them. Because Larry wrote that one's on my record.
I feel you there. All about those hate songs that you release to the world, just to spite, you know.
This one to the world, and it's going to be known that it's about the situation.
Might be some kids getting some coal in their stockings, and they might get left out of the will.
That's a waste of good coal, though, from what it sounds like.
They keep their wings. I'm keeping my dirt. That already showed right there. They're out of my will.
Yeah.
Yeah. When a man says he's keeping his dirt, that's a statement.
Oh yeah. Woo. Okay. Somebody call the fire department there for sure.
Good job, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Really like that song because I can understand a lot of it, because I've got one child who's grateful for having me around, and another one who won't even talk to me, hasn't talked to me in like 4 years now. And he just doesn't know how much work I went through in my 20s and 30s and 40s trying to do everything for him, and you know, keeping his mom alive, his biological mother alive, only to turn his back on me the minute after she passed away. And I started dating Miss Rebecca, and
that's pretty backstabby, trifling, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I started dating her, and like within 6 months of dating her, he dipped. He was out of there. And
Well,
he hasn't talked to me since then.
Well, your song is next, my man.
Well, my song is completely different from that. It's actually about my father was in the military, and I do not begrudge him his military service or any of that. But once he retired from the military when I was 14 years old, basically all of his effort and all of his attention went towards my brother instead of actually giving his children equal attention. So mine's more about the anger I have towards my father for the emotional, physical, financial abuse that he put me through from the time I was 14 until I was, until he passed away in 2022.
All right, sounds like this is going to be quite another roller coaster of emotion on this one. So with that said, let's play Omega's song, Some Fathers Are Ghosts.
Father's Day is a ghost I know too well. Some men get cards that show they are loved. I get a ghost that still knows my name, but I look at my hand now, and they are not his. And they are not his. I was 6 when they decided I was broken. Like that explained the things they did to me. The old bell cut through a cold room. Same wound, same hall light. And somehow I was guilty before I ever learned to breathe. When the siblings crossed the line, somehow I was the one who paid. I learned the sound of leather before I learned how love behaved. You never had to say the words, your hands made them true. Like breaking down my spirit was what fathers had to do. I do not light candles for the hand that made me bleed. I do not call it wisdom just because it came from seed. Every scar still taught me something, every ghost still had a cost. Father's Day does not feel empty, it feels like counting what was lost. Father's Day is a ghost at the edge of the room, chair pulled out for the dad you never were. Blood gave me your name, pain drew the line, but I choose who I am with my hands every time. Father's Day is a ghost and it knows my name, but I take that pain and I break that chain. Break the chain, break the chain. I am not him, I will not become him. I will not become him. The day they laid you in the ground, the silence only grew. But death did not erase you from the places that still hurt. You pushed away the hands that reached, then left us with the weight. And now this day comes knocking like a bill that showed up late. I do not miss the damage, I miss who you could have been. I miss the father I kept searching for somewhere under your skin. I look behind me and all I can see is the man I refuse to become. I was not loved the way a child should have been. I was not held the way a son should be. But my hands are not his hands. My voice is not his voice in me. I will be more than what I came from. I will not kneel to what broke me down. I chose not to pass down what was handed to me. I will not let that ghost wear my crown. I still hear the bell, I still see the hall. I still know the boy who survived it all. But these hands learned a different truth. They hold, they guard, they do not bruise. Father's Day is a ghost at the edge of the room. A chair pulled out for the dad you never were. Blood gave me your name, pain drew the line, but I choose who I am with my hands every time. Father's Day is a ghost, but it does not own me. The past still speaks, but it cannot control me. I take that pain and I break that chain. I am not him, I will not become him. Some men get cards, some men get ghosts. I look at my hands now, and they are not his.
Well done, and I want to give a shout out to Envy real quick. I know he said he needed to leave to sleep for work.
That
So
was
thanks for
awesome.
joining us, Envy, and have a good night, morning. Whatever it is, it's probably morning y'all's time.
They're 5 hours ahead of us, so that would put them around
I can't drink tomorrow night.
3 a.m.
It's definitely morning their time. So good morning, Envy, and safe travels to work and all. But that song was really well done, Omega. It was very fitting for Father's Day. From listening to it as well. I know you were a bit iffy on that too, but definitely a good submission, dude.
I didn't want to bring, if I was going to be the only anger song coming to the table, I didn't want to be the only one. So I'm glad that somebody else had one that was an angry one. But throughout my childhood, my father was there minimally because he was always on either doing the flight stuff because he was Air Force. So he was either, TDY or he was having to spend time on the flight line But I never really begrudged him that because I get to see him on a regular basis at that time during that time. But as soon as he retired from the military, first thing he did was he went and did his GI Bill, got his college diploma, and then he basically poured all of his time, all of his emotions, all of his help towards my brother. And even when he was in the military, all of his time, attention, and everything went to my sister. So I was the middle child and that's a lot of what Muslim music's about being the middle child and how angry I am that, I was treated differently. And like it said, not all fathers are created equal. I don't remember who said that. Clayton.
Mhm.
And he's right. Some fathers, because I see the way Rebecca's father treats her, and he is such a great father and a great father figure that if it wasn't for all the other dads out there, I swear that I would not know what I was missing out on when I was growing up.
All right. Well done. Well done. And thanks for submitting it and joining us tonight, dude. And with that, I'll go to Clayton's song. So, Clayton, tell us a little bit about your song.
Yeah. So, as we've heard tonight, some people were really blessed to have great fathers. Some of us, had, dads that weren't so great, that weren't, there for us, or, and then sometimes, there's kind of a mix. Like in my case, it was kind of a mix. I mean, there were some really good things about my dad, that things that I really appreciated about him. And then there were some other things that were, not so great. And anyway, so this song is basically about somebody who wasn't from a great, they didn't have a great dad, but they basically, their mom's there for them, and she tries to teach them lessons. But there's some things you can only, kind of learn from your dad. And so he struggles with that a little bit. And then he gets to a point where he's going to be a dad. And so he has to decide if he's going to be, like his dad, or if he's going to be a different kind of father. And so anyway, it's kind of about making that decision. I mean, we certainly didn't have any control over how our fathers were, but when we become adults, we do have control over whether we could continue that legacy, or whether we, strive for something better. And so this is really about not letting that anger and that bitterness cause you to be, like the same person that reared you, and then making different decisions. So.
Very good explanation there. And thank you for submitting it, dude. And we all know you have really good content as well. So listen to Clayton's song, The Man I Need to Be. Fine, I don't think I clicked on the audio thing. We reset that. Now it's clicked. There we go.
I was born in a run down house on a dead end road, where the whiskey flowed harder than the love we were owed. My old man wore anger like a second skin. Every night felt like a war, nobody could win. Mama tried to shoot me from the hill he became, but broken bottles and bruises all look the same. And one summer evening when I turned 13, he drove off with some tramp. That's the last time he was seen. And I stood there watching dust rise from his tires, while my childhood disappeared.
in the sunset fire. So Lord, make me the man I need to be. Not the ghost of the man who walked out on me. Give me hands that heal, not hands that break. A heart that stays when the hard times shake. When the road gets dark and I can't see. Be the strength inside of me. I don't wanna become what I have seen. Lord, make me the man I need to be. Lord, make me the man I need to be. Mama got sick when the years rolled on, and suddenly the boy she raised was gone. Working double shifts just to pay the bills, learning how to fight through the valleys and hills. I held her hand through the hospital lights, prayed for one more day, one more night. But heaven called her name and she slipped away, leaving me alone with the words she'd say. Son, don't let bitterness steal your soul. Forgiveness ain't forgetting, it's letting God take control. So Lord, make me the man I need to be. Not the ghost of the man who walked out on me. Give me hands that heal, not hands that break. A heart that stays when the hard times shake. When the road gets dark and I can't see. Be the strength inside of me. I don't wanna become what I have seen. Lord, make me the man I need to be. Lord, make me the man I need to be. I carried the weight, I carried the pain, I carried the scars like links in a chain. But I refuse to live that lie. The cycle ends with me tonight. No whiskey throne, no selfish crown. My children won't watch their hero let them down. Then an angel walked into my life one day, and somehow she loved all my broken ways. She saw the wounds that I tried to hide and taught this restless heart how to come alive. We built a home from faith and trust, from promises stronger than fear and dust. Then she smiled one morning with tears in her eyes, said, baby, we're having a child. I fell to my knees beside our bed with 1,000 fears running through my head. I said, God, I've never been here before, but I'm knocking on your door. If a little boy looks up to me, let him see what I couldn't see. If a little girl takes my hand, help me show what a good man can. So Lord, make me the man I need to be. The husband and the father they're gonna need from me. Give me words of life when the storms arise, and faith that burns like a fire inside. When I'm weak and standing on trembling knees, remind me where my strength will be. My father's failures won't define my destiny. Lord, make me the man I need to be. The past may leave its mark on me, but it won't write my story. By the grace of God and the love I've seen, I'll become the man I need to be. The man my son can trust. The man my daughter believes. The man my wife deserves. The man my father couldn't be.
Wow, definitely very well done. It was a bit uplifting, we definitely had some hurt and anger earlier in the show, and it was definitely nice to have an uplifting song in the midst of all of that. And the lyrics are very well done, and again, you can hear the emotion behind that as well. So good job.
Thank you.
I'd say he definitely did a good job on it, and it was a duality. It was the bad and the good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really enjoyed about it. It wasn't just all bad or all good. It had that duality factor to it. Very well done, Clayton.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just a lot of most of us. If you live long enough, you have a lot of crap happen to you in your life, but you learn that it's not just what happens to you; it's how you respond. And I've got cousins that they've held grudges for like decades, and I've tried to get involved, like it's like, hey, you guys need to make up because, like someday one of you's not going to be here. And I was told basically, I was told mind my own business. So I did. But anyway, one of them has passed and it's like, it's too late after that. So and it's not even, you don't even really do it for the other person. You do it for yourself, but so that, because I see what the bitterness and the anger does to people, and it's like it's really just poison you drink, trying to kill the other person, but you're really just hurting yourself.
That was very well said, Clayton. Very well said there.
I think the phrase that I always remember is that when you go out for revenge, always dig two graves, one for the person you're after and one for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things when I first got married, I vowed to myself that I would raise my kids better than the way I was raised, without belts, without the beatings, without the emotionally, the verbal abuse or anything like that. And
yeah.
I think I did really well. I think throughout my life, I have always put my kids first and always made sure my kids had what they needed and did everything I could to be able to support them in anything that they do. And instead of tearing them down, saying things like, hey, stop doing this hobby and go get a real job, even though that hobby ended up being a real job eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely.
Mr. Forge, your song is next.
Alrighty. My song, me and my father have never really had the best of relationships, but we did work together for a very long time. I am a tradesman just like he is, second generation. So with this one, I kind of tried to focus more on the positive aspects of our relationship and the lessons learned from him.
All right. Very quick, very straight to the point. And let's listen to Forge's song, My Father's Son.
I am my father's son. Not because I was handed a name, because I had to carry it. I'm a junior after all. His name came first. Mine came with wait. I have carried his name since the day I was born. Second generation with the trade in my bloodline. Callous hands, backbone built by storms. Pulling wide through the mud, working power in the hard times. Like him, I learned control. Power can build or burn what you hold. One wrong move and it all goes hot, so keep your hands steady. When the pressure does not, he taught me no matter how high you rise, you were never too big to sweep the floor. So I buried my pride beneath these boots and let my work speak for itself. They said I would never be a damn thing, said I would fold when the pressure came. They pushed me down and laughed it up. I stood back up and called their bluff. Throw your best shot, then see what you get. As a Noe, I may bend, but I will not break. I'll rise from it real fucking quick. I've been knocked down hard, but I still held the line. Got back on my feet every goddamn time. Turned grit into grind, burned out into ash. I am my father's son, still standing in the dust. Country roots, Texas born. Noe blood, bring the hammer down when the world gets rough. Since I was a kid, eyes on the sky, never looked down, never asked why. Reaching past stars, past the moon, see where I land when the work gets through. Voices said I would end up broke, now they choke on every word they spoke. River bottom farm work, fist clenched tight, learning how to swing back from the hard side of life. 1-0 country boy raised in the sticks. No silver spoon, no easy fix. Just dirt roads and a family name and the fire inside that they cannot tame. Life swung hard, yeah, hit me deep. Scars taught lessons. Pain does not sleep, but pain is not king, and fear does not choose. A son becomes a man by what he refuses to lose. Throw your best shot, then see what you get. As I know I may bend, but I will not break. I'll rise from it real fucking quick. I've been knocked down hard, but I still held the line. Got back on my feet every goddamn time. Turned grit into grind, burned out into ash. I am my father's son, still standing in the dust. Country roots, Texas born. No blood. I bring the hammer down when the world gets rough. Dirt roads raise me, hard work shape me. Blood does not lie and I do not break. But Father's Day is not just cards and names. It is the weight I carry, it is the ground I claim. It is every scar I turn into proof. Every hard-earned mile between the past and truth. The Father can leave you strength, the Father can leave you pain. Either way, you choose what carries on when you carry His name. When you carry His name. I carry the fire through the dark. I carry the weight, I carry the blood. I carry the roots buried deep in the mud. I am not perfect, I am not done. I am still standing. My father's son. So your best shot, then see what you get. As I know I may bend, but I will not break. I'll rise from it real fucking quick. I've been knocked down hard, but I still held the line. Got back on my feet every goddamn time. Turned grit into grind, burned out into ash. I am my father's son, still standing in the dust. Country roots, Texas born. No blood. I bring the hammer down when the world gets rough. Pay my dues, stood the test. Still breathing when the weak ones left. This is not luck, this is truth. I carry the name, I carry the blood. I am my father's son. When the world gets rough, I am my father's son. But what I do with that name is on me. Country roots, Texas born. Noe blood, still standing.
Larry always brings that heat.
Yes, he does. Very well done job, Larry, and always bringing, that heart and soul into your lyrics as well. So, and I appreciate you joining us tonight. I know it was kind of last second for you tonight, my man.
Yeah, I threw that together in approximately 3 hours at the max. So
Wow, that was really good for 3 hours.
I threw that together.
I'm just shocked you cussed in your song because it takes a lot to make you angry. And just the fact that you had those words in there shocked me because I've never seen that side of you when you're angry.
All right. And with that said, I'm going to go on ahead and play my song next.
Hey, I'm sorry I'm back, but Larry, good song. Clayton, good song. Sorry I was not around. I had some stuff I had to take care of.
Good.
But I did listen. Y'all all did great. I'm just in the midst of a deep conversation right now.
Hey, sometimes, if I have like in the middle of a stream bathroom break, I'll have it playing on my phone too, and I'll take that sucker in the toilet with me.
TMI, Storm.
I don't care. It is what it is,
It is for the butcher. I don't think my song was birth control.
This is the time during the night that we get to communicate and
All right.
So Storm, if you take your phone in the toilet, just don't drop it in the toilet.
No, I don't. There's actually a shelf across in the toilet. I was sticking in. I have one of those phone cases with a little
So I
like
still
drop down mount kind of thing behind it. So I'll have it playing while I'm sitting
and
there.
it falls every time.
But anyway, yeah. My song is called "Faults and All." Because my dad and I, we had kind of a love hate relationship. We've had our moments. I've even got a little scar on my forehead right here from one of those moments. I won't get too deep into that story, but at the end, he's still my dad, and I'm surprised the man's even still alive right now because he's had multiple heart attacks even before the age of 40, and multiple, heart surgeries, and the dude's still walking, talking, he's still here and all that. Like, hell of a resilient person. And again, this kind of treads on some death metal territory a little bit here, but it's got my typical techno metal stuff in here. So hope you guys like it.
Never claimed he was a rough-ish man made of grit and flaws. Hands like stone, but a heart that tried. Even when pride kept him locked inside. We didn't always see eye to eye. Two storms clashing under the same sky. But even in silence, even in fights, he stood like a lighthouse in my darkest night. He stumbled, he struggled, he fell sometimes. But love isn't measured in perfect lines. It's scars and lessons, bruises and grace. A father's love written on a weathered face. 'Cause he's my dad. Faults and all, the one who caught me when I fall. We've had our battles, we've had our pain, but I walk through fire for him again.
He's not perfect, neither am I, but love still stands when the years roll by.
On Father's Day, I hear the call. He's my dad. Faults and all.
He taught me strength, he taught me fight. He taught me wrong from right at night. But some days hurt, some words cut deep.
Some memories still don't let me sleep. But he tried his best with what he knew. A broken man learning how to be true. And even when he'd lose his way, he'd come back home with a heart that stayed. We're both made of shadows, both made of light. Both trying hard to get life right. And somewhere between the rise and fall, I learned to love him through it all. 'Cause he's my dad. Faults and all, the one who caught me when I fall. We've had our battles, we've had our pain, but I walk through fire for him again.
He's not perfect, neither am I, but love still stands when the years roll by.
On Father's Day, I hear the call. He's my dad. Faults and all. Time softens anger, time heals scars, time shows the truth of who we are. And looking back, I finally see he gave what he had, he gave it to me. He's not perfect, but he's mine. Love survives the test of time. He's the man who stood when the world felt cold. The man whose stories never got old. The man who failed, the man who tried. The man who cried when his pride had died.
Still stands.
We've had our distance, we've had our scars, but love still burns between the stars. He's not perfect, neither am I. But we keep trying as the years go by. So here's to the fathers who are perfect men, who break, who fall, who rise again. Here's to the love that survives the fight, a bond that holds through day and night. Happy Father's Day. He's still your dad. Faults and all.
Bravo, bravo. Awesome.
Yeah, the part where it shouts out "Love Still Stands." That's the part I mentioned earlier where the song kept messing up, on the program and whatnot. So it sounded way worse than what it came out. But honestly, that was one of the better ones that didn't just straight go to techno for some reason.
I'm actually going to have to go back and listen to it myself because my volume kept going up and down with it, up and down. Like some parts I could barely hear, and then other parts it was loud.
See, and it was all the same on mine. I know sometimes when I'm listening to this, like when I have to pull it up on my phone, it does do that. Like the volume goes down and up. So I don't know if that's a StreamYard thing or if it's a cell phone thing. I don't know.
I think it might be a
I
signal
really
thing.
think SteamYard because it was doing the same thing for me, where the volume was going up and down. But other than that, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, it's definitely a complex relationship growing up. Like we've had our issues, we've had our good moments. Like if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be the type to work on my own cars and trucks and motorcycles and all that stuff. I'm a gearhead now because of him. I'm actually might be picking myself up a 1987 Corvette when I get back up to Oklahoma, and my dad's a vet guy, so
Yeah, I kind of get that whole, if it wasn't for him, there would be a lot of things that I wouldn't know how to do. My father was actually the one who taught me how to work on plumbing, electrical, framing, things like that. When I was growing up, he would show me different things of how to do things, and a lot of what I learned was just watching him do things because he was a boomer, so everything was basically done by hand before there was this calling a plumber to have him do this or calling an electrician to have him do that. Now, and that's where I learned how to do most of the stuff that I do know how to do. But honestly, if it wasn't for those times, I would not be able to say that I am the person I am. But as far as mechanics is concerned, I learned that on my own.
But at least in my case, if it wasn't for me watching my dad restore an old 70s vets growing up and whatnot, I developed an interest from watching him. He showed me a thing or two, and I'm into a lot of very non-typical girly things because of him. So what can I say? He taught me quite a bit. I even got into reptile ownership because of him. So I have lizards and whatnot. I just went more lizards. He went snake route. So like he had snakes growing up. I had lizards, but this is a complex relationship, and it's not it's one of those things. As I said, we've had our ups and downs, but I know there's a lot of folks out there, a lot of songs played tonight, that many people can relate to for sure. Whether you had a total hate relationship or they had a complex relationship or whether you had a good relationship, that there's a little bit of everything tonight. And that's another reason, I was glad to have so many submissions tonight. We actually got a pretty broad spectrum, like a little bit of everything tonight. So thank you all again. And Rebecca, I know you've been patiently waiting over there. I purposely did you last, and apparently this is the first time you've ever gone last, since because I know there's been a couple of weeks in a row I made you go first. And I saw you smiling, in the comments, and I'm like, yeah, I purposely did you last today. And you said this is the first time I've ever gone last. So, hey, applause just for that.
And the patience of being able to till the end of the show. Because as you heard, so patience is not a strong suit.
You're breaking up a bit too.
Guys, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just
truthfully,
take it
my
off here. Okay, can y'all hear me?
Whoa, she said she's going to take it off. It's not one of those shows, all right? I saw that sound was added. And I'm like, man, I wonder if I should use it tonight.
Moses, OGP Swain, he actually added that for me.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Well, he left it there, so that's his fault. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, as I was saying, patience is not my strong suit. So I thought it was very interesting that you made me wait till the end to the show. And this is a first for me going at the very end of the show because I'm used to the hosts always doing their songs last when I'm on a show. So anyway, my song is Ask Me About My Dad. I wrote it for Jay. And Jay is not my biological father. He adopted me when I was 2 years old, took me in his own, and has raised me ever since. I sent him the song. He called me yesterday to tell me that I won the gift for best Father's Day present ever because I wrote the song about him. And yes, Larry, you know my father, so there are the references in the song about how he used to embarrass me. So I want to see if you catch them when you're listening to the song, because you know my father, and you know how he used to embarrass me a lot when I was in school growing up. So, but yeah, it's called Ask Me About My Dad. And I wrote it for the man who raised me, basically.
Technically, she wrote the country version, and I took her lyrics from the country and made it into a metal song.
Yeah, thank you, Omega, for the help.
First, I just got a message, and before we play Becca's music, I gotta give a shout out. OGP Swain has got our Facebook group back up. Hell yeah! We have been saved.
About damn time, we're back up and going. Hell yeah.
Woohoo, yay.
Moses, you are the man.
I'm playing several sound effects for this one,
Oh, if I had some sound effects right now, I'd be like, woohoo!
Yeah, Larry and I, we definitely got that message at the same time. I saw his gestures going on, and yes, shout out to our boss man, OGP Swain. It's got our Facebook group restored, which means I can get right on in and put our poll up afterwards. I know this is a free event. I typically don't do this, but this is just for like a regular poll. Say, hey, what's your favorite song tonight, kind of deal. If you want to say it in the comments too, feel free to say it in the comments. I try to be a little interactive and whatnot. Swain in the chat. Yeah, I know he's freaking happy about it.
Right now, and
I just verified it's up.
Big shout out. He was a trooper. He got us going back up. So hey, Moses, my man, I know you listening. Thank you, brother. We needed this.
What was it? What Cat Williams said in Orbit? Our prayers have been answered.
There we go.
Okay, so contrary to what I said at the beginning of Metal Monday today, now you can join our group and vote for who you want to win. So there you go.
I wonder. Hey, I hope we ain't got to get everybody to join back that wasn't in. I hope he's got it. I hope it brought it.
It's all back up.
Yeah,
It's all
whenever
back
the
up.
groups,
Everything's
whenever
back
groups
up?
get whenever groups get restored, all the posts and people and all that get restored with it. So
Nice.
Sweetness. Hey, that's great. I'm so glad to hear that. I think we
Yeah.
all
I
kind
had to say it as soon as I got that message. So sorry if I cut you off a little bit, Rebecca, from playing your music.
No,
there.
it's okay. I know you can't really see my phone, but it's there. I'm on the page right now. It's up and running. So
awesome.
Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate,
Yeah.
celebration.
you just gotta
We need to get with Moses. Moses needs to do a celebration. We beat Facebook.
Hell
you just
yeah.
had to
We
jump.
don't have to download and install Telegram now.
Yeah. Right. And Moses doesn't have to learn Discord because he was having a hard time.
We do still have 2 polls on Telegram right now that already have votes on there. So I mean, at least those will probably stay on Telegram. But at least as of tonight, I can put our poll up as the first, poll after
Welcome back.
after the stuff got restored. So
This is gonna
hell
be a
yeah.
welcome back session here, and we brought some hard.
Yeah, they just
night
take forever to verify stuff.
That's Facebook
But-
for you. It's
because you got to get a human to do it, and it's just I don't know.
it's
a
still
mess.
Apple's fault. I don't care. And Zuck. It's Zuck and Apple. I'm doing
They took down all of my StreamYard videos off of my personal page when our page went down. And I had to wait till it got restored for it to put it back up because it said this content is currently not available.
I think those posts should automatically restore as well once the group came back up, as long as you didn't delete them.
No, I didn't.
We probably need to be careful too, not to like when we. I think one of the things that causes the problem is when we, if we have like if I've released a song on streaming, and then I go in and like play it live, it's gonna flag it. It's gonna say that it's copyrighted, which is my copy. I mean, it's my song, but they don't know that, so they'll just flag it.
I think that is one of the main problems that we had. We had a lot of people that was already on the streaming networks, and with Meta AI, which is not a person, they can't distinguish
Beta sucks.
who's the artist and who isn't. Yeah, Beta does suck.
I tried to do animation with them to try to get my videos done. Beta absolutely freaking sucks. Like, it doesn't
Meta
know what the
really
metal horn
sucks.
gesture is at all. Every time I try to get it to do the metal thing, it's like,
Mark Zuckerberg, you need to get something better than Meta, because I hate to say it, you got to find something better, brother.
all right, so.
And I call him that in a loose term.
All right, but
Now that we got the
celebration time
good
after this.
news.
Yes. Now that we got the good news out of the way, I had to do that shout out. So without further
No, you're
ado,
good.
Rebecca's song, Ask Me About My Dad.
Come on, Rebecca.
Ask me about my dad. Technically my stepdad. But if you say that like it makes him less, I am already judging you. He had a dad joke ready for every little thing. Sarcasm in his pocket like loose change on a key ring. When my friends came over, he knew just what to do. He would pull out Harry the puppet like public shame was cute. I would roll my eyes, hide my face, pray the floor would crack. But now I laugh because deep down that was loving dad joke rap. Strict when I need a straight line. Funny when the world got rough. Protective like a porch light, soft underneath all that tough. He did not always say it pretty, did not wrap it up in fluff, but he showed up every single time. And honestly, that was enough. Ask me about my dad. and your word better stay strong. Treat folks how you want to be treated. Keep your name and keep your heart. I roll my eyes back then, now I carry every part. He had rules for the house, rules for the car, rules for the boys at the door. And somehow every lecture turned into a story I had definitely heard before. Strict when I needed straight lines, funny when life got rough. Protective like a porch light, soft underneath all that tough. But was never what defined him. Love was written in his actions. He chose to stand beside me, and that is louder than biology happened. Ask me about my dad. I will laugh before I cry. He had a joke for every moment, and sarcasm in his eyes. He taught me how to stand up, patience when I push too far. Yeah, he came into my life and loved me like I was his from the start. Ask me about my dad, no matter how grown I get. Step is just a technicality. He is the one I never forget. And Harry the puppet, still creepy, still embarrassing, still family. He did not have to choose me, but he did. He did. He did not have to stay there, but he did. He did. Love is not just blood. Love is who shows up. Love is who Ask me about my dad. I will smile before I cry. He raised me with his whole heart and hid love in a sarcastic smile. He taught me how to stand up, patience when I pushed too far. Yeah, he came into my life and loved me like I was his from the start. Ask me about my dad, no matter how old I get. Step is just a technicality. He is the one I never forget. Ask me about my dad. Yeah, that is my dad.
Freedom. Believe me, I wouldn't.
What a song to end Metal Monday on for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, Larry, you remember Harry the puppet, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. Well, I know the puppet look, at least the one that you use, anyways.
Well, Harry was not a marionette creepy like that. We just put that in the picture. But let's just say anytime any of my friends came over, boys, whoever, my dad would pull out Harry and talk in his own little like creepy way and embarrass me to all get out in front of all of my friends when they would come over to the house. So eventually I started going to my friend's house so I wouldn't have to see Harry the puppet.
Well, thank God I never came to your house when we were kids.
Yeah, that's what I say. Larry will know Harry the puppet. Jerry probably won't.
See, the horror side of me saw the puppet and thought of the movie Dead Silence.
Yeah.
Well, believe
Well,
me, Becky, your dad would have saw me and said, "Get the hell out of my house" back then. You remember that?
well, my dad has his own funny way about himself, and Harry the puppet was around when I was a kid, and he's still around today. I told my husband the next time he goes to the house to ask my dad if he still has Harry the puppet and see if he'll pull him out of the closet for him.
Oh, Butcher's already saying he wants to see the puppet show. Butcher wants to see the puppet show.
I will talk to my dad and see if he will do a Harry the puppet show or if I can find one of his old videos.
You heard that Swain Family Records puppet show coming soon.
Hey, we need to do like a
Be careful. Hey, be careful. Moses will put it on the chart and it'll be permanent.
In the words of Emperor Palpatine, do it.
We need to do like a puppet show scene. Like everybody pick like the famous puppet. Like it'd be one of the Muppets or something. Maybe
Clayton
really
mentioned
just give
Chucky.
Facebook something to think about. I see Miss Piggy.
Chucky wasn't a puppet though. Chucky was an electronic doll. So
No, we don't want Chucky. I'm talking like Kermit or Miss Piggy. I can see Miss Piggy doing some death metal storm.
My Harry the puppet was a Moppet monkey puppet. So he looked like a very hairy monkey with sunglasses. And you can flip the sunglasses up and show his like big creepy eyes. It was yeah, and like you wore them around your waist. It was very, like I said, it was funny, but it was also creepy at the same time. And my dad would always bring him out. He does it for the grandkids still to this day. But it's just funny. Like that was his way of being silly and embarrassing and trying to like show people that he was okay to be around.
So he, like I said, Jeff Dunham. I know everybody here knows who Jeff Dunham is.
Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Silence! I kill you!
So pretty much, Becky.
Say the jalapeno.
Your dad had the redneck peanut.
Pretty much.
Okay. That's all you had to describe it was redneck peanut.
I'm not sure I want to meet Harry, to be honest with you. Because when he talks about Harry the puppet, the only thing I can think of is dead silence.
That's exactly what I said earlier. Was dead silence. Now I'll meet Harry. I'll meet Billy. Now the one puppet the one puppet doll figure whatever I refuse to go anywhere near is Annabelle.
Come on, Storm.
And that was the one I was thinking of earlier was Annabelle, because I was thinking, okay, not Chucky, but Annabelle would work. But
Annabelle's got a real life curse associated with her. That's why I won't even talk bad about that doll. I'm like, Annabelle, I have respect for you, girl.
Aren't you still in San Antonio, Storm?
Yes, I'm still in San Antonio. We know
she's in San Antonio right now.
Bonitas over here are very superstitious.
But she's in San Antonio right now, though, on display.
Yes, I'm in San Antonio right now.
Yeah, but I mean, Annabelle is in San Antonio right now as we speak.
Oh, last I heard, she wasn't in San Antonio. I know she was at one point, but I thought she went back to.
No, that ding comedian. That couple from The Conjuring.
I can't remember the name.
Right. So you in the town where the most cursed doll in existence is, other than Robert.
Well, I'm respectfully keeping my distance from her. Annabelle's perfectly fine being a loner, and I'm perfectly fine, not invading her personal space. So,
Annabelle about as metal as could be. You got to go see her.
Nope, my ass and next Tuesday morning is flying up to Dallas. I will be there in the morning next Tuesday morning, and then it's from Dallas to Buc-ee's and H-E-B, and then straight back to Oklahoma.
You going to Buc-ee's?
I have to. I'm from Oklahoma. They've refused to build there. They build everywhere. They just opened up an Arizona store today. So
literally, now, it's crazy.
Literally everybody's getting a Buc-ee's except Oklahoma. Buc-ee's, please build one in Oklahoma, please.
Do you know that literally not 45 minutes down the road from me, they are building a Buc-ee's?
Here in San Antonio, they have one in New Braunfels already, and they're building one 10 minutes up I-35 in San Marcos. Like, what is the point of that?
And they're building one in North Carolina and South Carolina.
Yeah, the one
at least
in
that's
South
two different
Carolina
states,
that
though.
you're talking about is the one that is like 45 minutes away from me. It's in Martinsville, South Carolina. I know right where it's at.
Butcher, what are you doing with voodoo dolls, my man?
I don't know what the hell Butcher is saying about voodoo dolls.
I don't touch voodoo either. That's another thing I'll stay away from.
Oh, no, that's some Chucky crazy straight up Chucky.
Some Ade Dewey Dambala shit, you know.
I'm not even going to
But
say
if
how
you want to
close
see
I
Harry
am
the
to
Puppet
Bucky's.
live, Storm, if you want to see Harry the Puppet live, you're only 4 hours away from her dad's house.
Oh, we'll find out. I guess. I guess we.
Norm, I don't think you want to get into
He
that.
he lives in Bryan College Station, so he's about 3 hours from you.
Dang, he's still there?
Yep, he hasn't moved. He's still in Bryan College Station. He's an Aggie and will always be an Aggie, and I don't forever see him leaving that town.
Look at all of us. Look at all of us. All three of us. Me,
Aggie.
you, and Larry got the hell away
Like
from
just
there.
about all the Swain family records, we're all Texans. You know, you were either from Texas or still live in Texas.
I'm trying to get my ass back to Texas. What you talking about?
Well, what do you think I just did this month? I went right back to Texas for a bit.
No, I'm trying to move back there. I want to
You know-
become a resident
you know-
again. I miss it.
You know, there is that song, Come Back to Texas.
I'm about to write that song.
Well, I make
I'll
the
put
San
some metal
Antonio
and hard
trip an
rock.
annual thing, and honestly, I'm glad I came in June instead of July this time because the weather here's actually been pretty nice in June. So,
Well,
I'm sure the El Nino
you're going
year
back to
definitely
where
helped.
I was born. You're going back to where I was born. Storm. You're
So-
going back to where I was born.
Hey, you know. So, you an OKC guy?
No. Actually, I was born on the Air Force Base in Clinton,
Oh, okay.
but still Oklahoma.
Well, I was
And
born
speaking
in
of Oklahoma,
Lewis.
they just had 102-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Hinton from their storms last night. Holy heck! Gotta
How
love
was
Oklahoma
it
and their
2 years
weather.
ago? Becky?
I was born in the stupid little oil boom town of Caldwell, which has what, Larry?
It's a teeny tiny town.
Yeah,
Maybe
what is it? Like
maybe
one red
1,000
light?
people.
It's the
Come on.
one red light.
Talking about Caldwell, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot bigger. It's gotten a lot bigger, but it's probably about, I want to say they're a 1A or a 2A school now in UIL. But yeah, it's a teeny tiny town. You blink and you miss it when you're
saying
going down.
So you're saying the high school I went to, go Judson Rockets. So you're saying the high school I went to had a bigger population than that entire town because my graduating class was 968 students.
They called us the
I went to
Hornets.
school like that too. I went to school in Maypearl, Texas, and there were 252 in the school and 250 in the town.
Oh wow!
Hey,
Well, our high
That's
school.
what we call podunk.
oh, our high school
We
was way
beat-
too
we
big that
beat the-
Don't even start.
We beat the record. We had the largest graduating class and did our ceremony in the shortest time. Like they were going boom, 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 boom with our names because we had 1,250 people
My
in
high
our
school-
graduating class.
My high school had a big role in Friday Night Lights. We were one of the ones who ruined Permian's season. So Judson was really hot in the 80s.
Yeah.
My graduating class had a grand total of 40 kids.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, me beat.
We
We had 135.
I'll put it to y'all this way: the school I originally went to and the school my kids go to now, graduating class, the largest one ever recorded, I think, was 36 people.
Is it one of those K through 12 schools too?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's
I
next
got one.
country.
I got one for you. I got one good for y'all. My daughter's graduating class was 15.
Wow.
That was the entire senior class.
My granddaughter just finished her kindergarten class, and there were a grand total of 10 kids in her kindergarten class.
Now, I will admit, my sister graduated from Caldwell High, and there was like 27 kids in her class. So, and she graduated 7 years before me, but that was one thing. But even in my high school class, when I got my diploma, I got a GD. I'm not gonna lie. But in the high school class, we had like 6 people. But we all celebrated like we were 1,000.
Well, we'll go on and get out of here so we can all celebrate Father's Day in our own way and celebrate the return of Swain Family Records Music Competitive Arena for sure. I've been working on that poll the whole time we've been doing our little debates here. I can't wait to post that sucker and be one of the first to prove. Who knows? I probably won't be the first. I'm sure there's probably several pending posts in there right now. But I'll definitely be the first poll posted from the show since it came back during the show. So what can I say?
You definitely are not the first event posted. I know.
But the show came back during the
it.
return, so it is what it is. But
the return of the greatest is back.
But all right, let's close this out so we can go celebrate. Thank you to all our viewers, all our listeners and fans, etc., and thank you to our artists who showed up and put forth amazing music. And shout out to NVAI and Chrissy G, our 2 English folks who joined us tonight. I know one had he had to go get some sleep for work, and the other had issues with his headset. But shout out to both of you guys. Thank you for joining us as well. And everybody here, thank y'all as well. Whether the song had its ups or had its downs or a little bit of both, we definitely enjoyed hearing everybody's, heart and soul behind our music. And next Metal Monday is an open metal day. So whatever rock or metal you got, whatever floats your boat that's rock or metal related, bring it on over. And I will do a quick rundown of the shows. Kingdom Sound is back on Sundays. So if you have, a faith-based side to you, we do shows on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Time. And our theme for this coming Sunday is we're choosing a person from the Bible, and we're going to do a song around that person. And it's going to be a different person for each submission. So there have been people selected already. Follow Kingdom Sound for further details on that one. We do have Unfiltered and Apologetic with Kay and Yetta, who's right before this show at 7 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Metal Mondays at 9 p.m. to whatever the heck we feel like leaving. Because, we're the last show of the day where there's no rush, no whatever.
That's because we the cool group.
Yeah, we the cool group. We open, we cool with each other. We're very expressive, and we like to talk as we just did. But what can I say? It's good stuff happened during the show for sure. And we definitely had to talk about it. Tuesdays, Mayday Tuesday. Her show is non-explicit, so if you don't like all our cursing on Mondays, feel free to join her show. Have a nice family-friendly environment. At least most of the time, there are some stuff that can get around the gray areas there. But I know she's doing what was it? She was doing Classy Day, right? Yeah, so she was doing the Classy Day. And Mr. Larry, I'll let you tell the topic for your show on Wednesday.
Our show for Wednesday is Then versus Now. Quite literally, it's focused around the factor of 2 songs, one from back then, like your past, things of that nature, and then another song of now, of your current situation, life, stuff like that, and the whole premise of, was your life better back then, or is it better now?
All right, interesting. And so definitely join Mr. Forge for that one with him and Jimmy and a couple of cool guys. I actually finally did my first show with them last week. all this time, I've been, wanting to get on their show, and it's like I finally just up and did it.
Mm-hmm.
I really need to join your show more often, dude. Like, we just vibe a bit. We definitely had some last second topic last Wednesday, but we made it work.
It's how it goes, man. It's all with live serving and everything. You never know what's going to hit you.
Yep, just bounced right in there. All right, and I know sometimes we have some special topics on Thursdays, like we did a Trap Battle Thursday. I think we called it Thumpkin Thursday on YouTube and whatnot for parody night the next Thursday, and that one was really fun. We had some fun parody music, and sometimes we'll do battles like on Friday nights as well, or Saturdays. I know there's other shows going on. We're still working on a lot of things, but hopefully that sums it all up. But without further ado, I'll go on ahead and close this out. So for those of y'all out there, again, happy Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads out there, whether you're blood related or not. Huge shout out to you guys. And also, do not neglect your outlets. I know sometimes Father's Day can have bad memories for people. It can bring up some bad past and whatnot. Please do not neglect your outlets. Contact a friend, contact a relative, contact 988 if you're feeling that deep. It's our local crisis hotline here in America. I don't know what it is for other countries, but do not neglect your outlets. Please do not neglect your outlets. We all care about y'all. We're all one big happy family here. Just like if you're with Swain Family Records already or even want to join the family, talk to us, message us. We are very open. I know some of us, have a work life, some of us don't, but we will get to you as soon as we can. Whether it's through Facebook, whether it's through the Discord that we temporarily opened up during this whole Facebook Zuck fiasco, or, other outlets. Please do not neglect your outlets. And for those of you that want to join, look up Swain Family Records Music Competitive Arena. Now that's back up. Just 3 questions you got to answer, get in, do a little quick registration form if you want to do our lives and, join in and whatnot. And, just see. You don't have to join right away. You can just continue joining us on lives and maybe still debate if this is for you or not. And with that said, I'll say my final words. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay metal, guys.
Listen, being a Swain ain't just about a name. It's about a mindset. Being a Swain means staying solid when it's hard. Focus when the world gets loud and hungry. Even when you're already winning. See, a lot of people chase the spotlight, but leaders build the stage. This right here, this is bigger than music. This is Swain Family Records. A place where artists grow, where fans become family, and where vision turns into legacy. We didn't build this overnight, we built this through loyalty, through grind, through belief. So if you're here, stand tall, stay focused, and remember what you represent. Because when you move with the Swain mindset, you don't just chase dreams, you build empires.